Our trip to Nicaragua encompassed many unique locations, starting in Managua to Matagalpa to the mountain community of El Catal, Masaya, Grenada, and the poverty-stricken surf community of Las Salinas. Flying in, my first thought was, there it is, Nicaragua. It looked like any other place I had ever been before from that vantage point, several thousand feet above the ground. The people, communities, and culture still a mystery to me. Upon our arrival, we were met by our SAPAD host, and we were introduced to Luke, who quickly fit himself into the group dynamic and became a good friend. Our time spent together capped off with a sunrise hike to a mountainside hilltop. Our first day, we jumped right into a tour of the capital city, Managua. The city was full of life, crime, and marked with political reminders throughout. The trees of life, although meant to be a symbol of strength and unity, were a bruise to the people because thousands of dollars were spent to light and maintain them instead of money going to what was needed most, directly to the people. Along our journey, we encountered many other ironic wrongdoings such as this. Managua, devastated by a powerful earthquake and rocked by a revolution, to this day remains a tribute to these memories. The people are proud in their history and don't forget easily. The Jubilee House marked our first visit to a local clinic. One of the founders and our host was from Sandpoint, Idaho. She told us the clinic saw some 22,000 patients, their work encompassing dental work, pharmaceutical needs, health education courses, delivery services, and literally anything else. The facility, smaller than my family home. Our travels throughout the country were marked with color and lively people, all struggling to make a living, struggling to survive. We experienced the local food, the staple items being rice, beans, and coffee. The people's ingenuity was also on display, such as these plastic soda balls that were repurposed into planters. Their welcoming attitude toward us was also seen, one instance being marked by an impromptu bathroom break at a man's house who proudly sported a leopard pelt he had killed. He opened his home to us and ended up showing us a, quote, really big tree in his backyard. We are also subject to their environmental health issues, such as these scrappers picking through the dump for useful items. The overwhelming sense of welcome was also on display at the secluded mountain community of El Catal. We could only drive so far up the road before continuing our journey up the mountain on foot to reach them. They greeted us as a whole community and shared traditional Nicaraguan dances, displayed their English-speaking skills, and treated us to ballads such as, "I Want to Know What Love Is." The community displayed their lifestyle to us, such as seen in this women's cooperative weaving group. Our group offered what we could to the children, but it was them who gave us more. Their community was charming, their gratitude for our visit overwhelming, and their happiness exuberant. It was here, too, we first experienced animals who were more often than not free-ranging, making me question their sense of ownership over them. We got a truer sense of Nicaraguan beauty within the community, and we left with much to contemplate. Our trip back into the city was briefly interrupted by a baseball game that we casually joined in on. Where else in the world could you be driving along and decide to just start playing the game? Sports were a universal language. Grenada was lovely, the Spanish heritage and building style evident throughout. The country's religious ties on full display, marked by elaborate and remarkable churches and cathedrals. One such cathedral offered us a chance to climb to the top and overlook the city. Within Grenada, the Cafe of Smiles. We were greeted with silence as we walked in. The hammock weavers and servers of the cafe, all deaf. Here we saw truly inspiring work and resilience. We were told, the native flower of Nicaragua is the plastic bag. To combat this, kids were encouraged to bring plastic bottles full of bags that could be cleaned and cut into strips to be added to a growing woven tapestry. The weavers were incredibly skilled. At one point during our meal, the cafe wanted us to experience life as they do, in silence, and offered us a powerful lesson through a simple technique. Grenada also offered us time to ourselves to experience the finer things in life, such as almost being taken advantage of by local tour guides on a kayak trip out to Monkey Island. Once in Las Salinas, we weren't sure what to expect. The poverty was evident, but again, so was the beauty. The kids were very proud of their sport court, and we eventually spent an afternoon coaching basketball lessons. The library was a communal hangout spot, complete with ping pong and a computer access. Computer time could be traded in exchange for trash collecting. One service project some in our group did was to paint the library. I spent most of my time within the health clinics and helped with home visits such as taking blood pressure or checking in patients. I witnessed many disparities and came across troubling things while at the clinic. We walked through the community with the doctors on several different days to teach health education about mosquito-borne illnesses, as well as gathered census information and distributed informational signage we had made. We even put on a skit for one of the schools to teach about mosquito-borne illnesses. In between our service and learning projects, we had much needed downtime at the beach, and some of us even took surfing lessons. On one of our beach trips, we met a fellow Vanderbilt alum from Boise who was staying in and surfing in Las Salinas for a few months. The beach trips offered us time to reflect on our experiences and to unwind from the day. I learned more than I would have ever imagined going into this trip. Nicaragua shared her troubles, triumphs, heartache, and beauty with me, and for that, I am grateful. Though we were there to provide service to them, I feel as if I gained so much more from the people there than they did from me.